Well, I had this beer. This is a Rulles Tripel from Belgium about a month ago. I didn't really like it. I mean, I liked it, but it wasn't great. And so I bought myself a new glass, an Orville Trappist glass, and I want to try it out. And hopefully it's at a good serving temperature. Okay. Nice wide glass, beautiful, beautiful color. I can actually smell the clove already, even though I'm semi-congested. You can see it's like an apricot color. I can also see it looks like carbonation, almost like it's unfiltered, but I'm not sure about that with this beer. Oh yeah, beautiful head on this. The aroma is great. Very light clove. It isn't as strong as usually as in other triples where it's more prominent. It's light. Let's see what we're doing for temperature on this baby. Oh yeah, we're right there. So it's 48 Fahrenheit. Good serving temperature. Very carbonated, which is a lot different in a glass. See, glass makes a big difference. I'm still not in love with it. It's slightly different. It doesn't have the fullness and the rich fruit that I get from other triples. And there's a bitterness in the finish and in the taste. It's very light fruit, just like an apricot. Okay. And also, it's like an apricot and citrus. But for me, for a triple, this seems a little too, well, first of all, it's very carbonated, but the fruit isn't prominent enough, and the aroma isn't prominent enough. I mean, even though it's a Belgian triple, I mean, it's a lot, and it's an Abbey triple, I mean, it seems to be a lot different concept than other breweries. You know, like if you think of the St. Bernardus brewery, it's very, very different style. What I'm going to do is I am going to wait a few minutes and warm it up a little more, even though it's at a supposedly good serving temperature, and we're going to test it out and see how it is. Okay, I'm back. So we're clocking in here. It's a little warmer, about 52. Now, one thing I do that I highly recommend for a beer review, and I didn't do it this time, is I rinse my mouth out with baking soda. And what this does, especially if you've just eaten like an hour ago, which I did, I rinse my mouth, you know, with baking soda and water, and get all the taste out. I had a little sip of this just before I turned the video back on, and it was different. So you get all these tastes out of your tongue. You know, we're not doing a food pairing, so let's see what it's like. Yeah, the aromas I wouldn't say stronger, it's a little more spread out. It's still kind of light clove, apricot. It's actually more on the apricot side. There's a bitterness to the finish which I don't really like, but the fruit is everything is a little more spread out. I think it's better warmer. Beer Advocate recommends 45 to 50 Fahrenheit. I think that's too cold. I think this is a beer 50 to 55. Good fruit. It's still too bitter in the finish. So, and this is the perfect glass. One of the glasses, you use a glass with a wide, wide glass like this, like an oversized wine glass or a Trappist glass. My thoughts on this is that there are a lot of other triples that I like better, even though it's a Belgian triple. However, it's worth trying. I wouldn't drink it on a regular basis. To me, it's like a B+. I know it got all these great scores, but I don't know. This is my second time drinking it within a month, and it doesn't do it for me. It's an excellent beer, but it's not what I would call my favorite triple. Or, it doesn't have the malt. It's a little too bitter in the finish. You don't get the fruit as much. And I don't think there's an issue with the bottle. I mean, I could check. I think you could, I'm almost sure you could age this. I didn't bother to check. But it's worth trying if you see it, if you can buy one bottle, just to see what it's like. Until next time, enjoy the winter, and life, of course, is too short to drink bad beer. Cheers.